triggers of those guns that somehow got inside. And good evening, everyone. There is some disturbing information coming to police about what may have preceded the shootings inside the Kellogg Avenue nightclub early Sunday.
17 people were shot. 27-year-old O'Brien Spikes was killed. He was one of the nearly 200 people in the club, where Local 12's Deborah Dixon joins us live with what authorities know so far. Deb?
Yeah, hi, Rob. First of all, the latest is Cameo has pulled its own liquor license for now. The club is shut down. Something else we've learned is 16 shell casings were found inside after the mass shooting, shot from several different guns. Now you might wonder, how did all the guns get inside? When bouncers have wand metal detectors that they wand patrons as they go inside, that's because everybody knew that was that lane. But the other lane, if you went through and paid money, you could go without being wanded. Police are getting tips and street stories about who brought guns into the club and why. First, there's the Facebook message before midnight on Saturday, going to shoot up Cameo. Then there's information that conflict started at a funeral for a murder victim earlier Saturday. And then another report of a call to someone from inside the club that the person you're looking for is here. The police and fire chiefs and city manager updated the mass shooting investigation at Law and Public Safety Committee today.
We're making some progress here. We are not currently out actively looking for someone at this point. We don't have not anything that I'm willing to share at this point.
It's not the kind of national attention Cincinnati's used to getting. One of the few Midwest cities with a drop in homicides and shootings last year.
We can't have a situation where gunfights are the way you deal with anger and the way you deal with being upset or being so-called disrespected in any manner. I mean, this is just wrong.
Peggy Harris was here to speak out against such violence. Her son John was murdered 10 years ago. It's still unsolved.
For something like this, you show up as a witness. You come forward, you tell what you know, get these people off the street. Because it's this family, the Spikes family, the other night it could be your family.
Even though Cameo has pulled its own license voluntarily, the club could reapply down the road, Rob.
So we know multiple guns, multiple shooters, and we know that they were likely shooting at each other, right?
I don't know if they were shooting at each other. I don't know if a group came here in retaliation and went after certain people. Certainly some people caught in the crossfire could not have been part of the target. So I do not know who was shooting those guns, and I don't think police know either. But I do think that, when I asked him if they had a suspect and he said, it's not something I want to talk about now, I think they know more than they're telling us, obviously, Rob.
What about, were these handguns, Deb? Do we know that?
I know one was a revolver, and that's all I know.
All right, more questions than answers continue. Deb, thanks very much. Police and city leaders ask for more witnesses to call and help sort out what happened. The Crime Stoppers hotline is this, 352-3040. Callers are identified by code numbers, not names, so you can remain anonymous.